Oh yeah, I'm full of energy.
Me too. Vim. Bigger, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. I see in front of me various syringes,
Mm-hmm.
and what's in this bottle here? Um, Testosterone, cybernitrate,
What's in it?
grapeseed oil.
Yeah.
So
Do you know why they constitute in grapeseed oil?
I only follow one constitution.
Jesus Christ. So the answer is, I don't care. I never looked it up. I've been injecting experimental peptides into my body for a year, so this is real medicine. So I figure, whatever, man.
Well, I mean, okay, so this is from the Oregon Man Clinic.
Sure is. Oh, you want me to read a text I got from them today?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Check this shit out.
All right.
Let me pull it up right here. Don't forget to rock your Oregon Man Clinic appointment Thursday, October 9th. Until then, be awesome.
Don't forget to be awesome.
Don't forget. So yeah, I've been the man update. Tyler Man update. We ready? You have a button for that?
Man update.
Hate speech is the Challengers of Podcasts. Only gayer.
Yeah. So man update. I've been on the tee.
Yeah. Well, we knew about this.
I mean,
this isn't new.
Yeah, but we haven't recorded our own show since I've been on it a little while. So
Yeah. How you feeling?
So I've learned something that I think a lot of people have learned over the years.
Yeah.
It's that injecting drugs makes you feel better.
Huh. That's a giant needle. Holy shit.
This is the drop needle. This is a 20 gauge needle just to drop the medicine.
Okay. I was about to say, like, Ty, I'm not prepared to, like, spear you in the ass.
This is the normal size for an IV.
Well, okay, but I'm not a nurse. I don't do that shit.
Why not?
I do, like, the baby, diabetes needles.
This is what we call the draw up needle. It's not a technical term.
Mm.
Here's the real bad boy. So yeah, I've been on this for, this is week number 4.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
Remember all those problems I was having that we made jokes about that were real?
What, like bad parents, bad childhood?
No, like how I was feeling depressed, low energy, like my body sucked, I didn't feel right. This fixed that. I have energy, I get up.
Get up, you say, huh? Yeah, boner?
Yeah,
boner?
There is more of that. There has been sex involved.
All right, I live here. Don't tell me about that.
Well, there are some places in the living room you probably don't want to sit anymore.
Look,
don't worry about it.
We already know about that.
No, this is new. It's fine. You don't own the sectional. I do. I can do whatever I want to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been on this testosterone. I do feel a lot better.
Yeah.
More of my hair's falling out, but don't care.
Yeah, you're on this forever is kind of what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I haven't noticed any testicular shrinkage yet, but I will say this.
Okay.
This is very weird. Having an orgasm feels different. It's
like stronger, faster,
more intense feeling. Like I didn't.
Oh, because you're not depressed. The sex feels better, is what you're telling me.
No, like the orgasm itself. It's like I remember what they felt like prior to being on T, and it's like, this is fine.
Yeah, okay,
whatever, man. But now it's kind of like you get that Beto O'Rourke calf curl now. You know?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, actually.
You don't know because you have normal T. But
I assume things are fine with me.
I have more now.
So you're like R2-D2 going, wow!
Exactly that. I like that gay little robot, R2-D2.
C-3PO was the gay one.
They're both gay.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm taking 140 milligrams a week. Every Thursday.
And you want me to shoot you in the ass?
Thursday, yeah. I'm going to hold this microphone. You're going to inject into my butt.
See, okay, but I've been told not to inject things in the butt. Like, the butt's not a good spot for this.
It's not a good spot for a lot of things. It's okay for this because I say it's okay. So the reason we don't inject into the butts very much anymore is because people were injecting in the wrong place. I'm going to show you the right place because they were hitting people's sciatic nerve, because not every nerve and every person is the same place or looks the same.
Okay.
There's anatomical variation, if you could believe it. Like, that's why there's different penis sizes, boobs, all that. Like, all bodies are different. All bodies are weird. But I'll show you.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, let's learn some things. I'm ready. If I hit your sciatic nerve and you die, then it's not.
It won't kill me. It'll just give me debilitating back pain forever, which I already have. Get over here.
All right, let's do this.
I'm making Nate pulling my pants down. I'm gonna clean the area. Where is it close to, Nate?
So it's like by the pelvis, behind the pelvis.
It's in my gluteus muscle right here. Anywhere in this area.
All right.
Yeah. So for this needle, like that. Real nurses pull the cap off with their mouth, like I just did. Anywhere in here. Hold on. Pull this blue thing back.
Yeah.
That's the safety. Yep. Quick little poke. Fast.
All the way in.
All the way in. Now push in. Hold it there for 5 seconds after you push in. Pull it out. Activate the safety needle. There you go. You just made me a man, brother.
All right.
How'd that feel? Could you do that to yourself? I've done that to myself.
Yeah, honestly, a little scared because like I didn't realize how long is that fucker. Holy shit!
This is an inch. It's an inch needle. I think 1.25 actually.
And like so I've been injecting myself with the tirzepatide.
Yep.
With like a little diabetes needle.
Mhm.
How long is that bad boy?
Maybe a quarter of an inch.
That's why I felt like, oh, this goes all the way in.
Sure does, big bro.
Fuck, dude.
What?
I don't know. Like, listen, I don't work in a hospital.
You're scared of needles, aren't you?
Well, it's not that I'm scared of needles. Like, if someone says I'm going to inject you with this, I'll be like, all right, fine, whatever. A professional's doing this.
But like,
right?
I know that some of the depression I feel is like the normal depression I've always had because that's still there. Like I said, the biggest fear I had was that I do all this
I don't want
shit.
to talk about that. I want to talk about the long needle. I'm still thinking about like, man, that went an inch in you.
Yeah.
All right.
I've had more than an inch in me, brother. Don't worry about it. So like I mentioned, like how I couldn't focus, I was depressed. Like I still have that depression in, like I still feel that rock in my stomach. Like it's always there. That will never go away. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I've read 2 books since I started T. Like I finished a book and then I read another book, and it's like, oh, I can focus and use my mind. And when I get up, I don't immediately think I should kill myself.
All right, so let me just think about this for a second. You're saying that only men can read books. Is that what
No,
I'm hearing? Right
no,
now? Is
no.
That kind of what I'm hearing?
I'm saying when someone's body chemicals are at dysfunctional levels, maybe their body don't work too good no more.
So you have to have a lot of testosterone to be smart. Like
That's
okay,
not what
all
I'm
right.
saying. I'm saying I had a hormonal chemical imbalance within my body that was causing negative effects on me. It has nothing to do with what the hormone is. It was just a function of my body falling apart.
Okay, well here I'm going to read something. I want to see if you respond to it in a way that a real man would.
Okay.
Now that you've been juiced up with grapeseed oil.
Yeah, grapeseed oil and testosterone. Let's go.
Did I hit your muscle by the way? Was that fine? Did I do a good job?
You did a great job.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just
You're
gonna
a good boy.
I'm gonna read something and I just want to see like how you respond to it.
Okay.
Grab a beer and drop your pants. You did that actually.
I did.
You have a beer and you dropped your
I
pants.
Fuck.
Okay. Send your wife and kids to France.
Don't have those, but okay.
If you had them, would you do that?
Yeah, because you told me to.
Okay. I mean, they deserve a vacation.
I send my partner to France.
Yeah. Quit your job and light a fart.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds all right,
Yeah.
actually. I support everything so far. Because, you should quit your job. And if your job sucks, you should quit it.
Yep.
And I've always wanted to light a fart.
Have you not?
I've never done it.
Oh man, we did it growing up. It hurt. That's why I don't do it. Like I did it because it hurt.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a big fart ready, right? And
You
also
have to have a big fart ready. And even as a starting puberty child, when we were lighting these farts, I had in big balls. Getting those out of the way. Because we took our pants off, of course. Like,
yeah, you can't do it through jeans or
but,
whatever. Like,
yeah. So.
Okay, but like it lit on fire.
Yes, it absolutely did.
But it's not like a cartoon fireball like you'd
No.
expect. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yank your favorite private part.
Okay.
That sounds all right.
Yeah, I've done that. Feels better now.
I originally heard this. This is a song, by the way. I
Mhm.
heard this as pick your favorite private
So
part.
did I, yeah.
Which is strange. Yank your favorite private part. That's okay.
Yeah,
Self-love. We appreciate self-love.
we
right
do.
here.
We're big masturbators here on Hate Speech.
That's right. Some might say a podcast is just that.
Yeah.
All right. It's a place where men can come together.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So they come together as a group, or they come together?
They can come together. You don't have to.
They're allowed to come together. Okay,
That's right. Look at the cans on this chick named Heather.
And she's a nurse in the show, like me.
Now, do you support this? Do you support looking at the cans of this chick named Heather?
No, I don't. Well, no. I mean, if it were a real nurse named Heather, no. But since this is an actress who is very obviously put there for the male gaze, I still feel bad about it.
Like, I wouldn't call. I don't like calling people chicks. I don't think I've ever done that, like, unironically.
Yeah, they're broads.
Birds. I'd call some of them a
Yeah,
bird.
birds are pretty good.
Yeah. Juggy girls on trampolines. How do you feel about that?
I used to love it. Now I don't like it at all.
Okay. Time to loosen those blue jeans.
Okay.
It's the man show. It's a big needle.
Yeah, it is a big needle.
What's the biggest needle you've used as like a nurse?
Well, probably 2.5 inches.
Yeah, okay. Talk about it. That's interesting.
I'll tell you about the needles. Like when you're injecting into someone's scalp along the skin, like it goes all the way in, and you push in medication as you slowly pull it out. You're off. Hey, welcome to Hate Speech, podcast about hating things. I am the manliest man, Tyler. Over there is Nate.
My name is Nate.
Shit, I'm not the manliest man anymore.
Hey, no, you have the most tea actually in the house. I've been diagnosed with suboptimal tea from that weird doctor from Florida.
You know what sucks about you know what my diagnosis is?
What's your diagnosis?
What do you think it is for low testosterone?
Submanculism.
Hypogonadism.
Sleepy gonads. I can't do the deep voice for the entire episode.
I think we could do the deep voice for the entire. No, I don't want to.
It sounds like that episode from Tim and Eric where they blend up their pubes in a milkshake.
I found a way to go through puberty overnight.
Really?
Yep. So we can go out and make love to all the women we want.
That's great news, man.
All I need, though, is some of your pubic hair. Just a.
Oh. I don't know, man. I got a perfect mountain going here.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, but okay, I was asking you earlier. I think it's good episode content. What's the biggest needle you've like stuck in someone?
I think 2.5 inches long.
That's fucking insane.
Because like,
I know people like I'm sure there's somebody out there that is not 2.5 inches long.
Well, it's like, and I know a lot of them are picturing like it going into a muscle, or like maybe someone has a little extra weight. You need to.
No, I picture it going through someone, like abdomen to back.
So basically, what that's for is like a wound. Like let's say a laceration on your scalp, your arm. You take this really long, thin needle, you inject, like you push the needle all the way through the wound, deep into the skin tissue, and you inject medicine slowly as you pull out to sort of numb and irrigate the wound. So I'm injecting these, like if you have a cut on your scalp, I'm in like making tons of little injections, like putting a 2.5-inch needle inside your scalp.
See, like for me, I always think like, yeah, I'd be a fine nurse because I'm not grossed out by that stuff. Like I think that stuff is kind of interesting.
You kind of had trouble with this, didn't you?
But like, yeah, I think my problem is that like, oh, I don't want to hurt somebody, right? Like I don't want to like fuck up and then like, oh no, you're paralyzed or whatever.
Well, I got bad news about nurses.
Yeah, I know.
We love to hurt people.
That's your job is just to kind of do that.
Yeah, we do the things people can't do for themselves.
Is it? Do you have a juggy nurse on your staff? Is she like?
I'm the juggy nurse. How dare you?
You have horny old men at your job, that's for sure.
Yeah, I said I'm there. I'm back, baby, with the tea.
You're not even 40. You're not old.
Yeah, you're 40, dog. Happy birthday.
Hey, lordy. Look who's 40. Me.
It's you. Yeah. Also, I got nominated for Oregon Emergency Nurse of the Year today. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's real. That's not a joke.
Yeah, congrats.
No, I just keep thinking, what the fuck did I do? Oh, you're starting on your beer, huh?
Because, I mean, yeah, it's the man show.
Oh, yeah.
So we're talking about the man show. So you got to drink a beer with the man show.
Yeah. So the man show, that's what we're doing.
It's the man show.
Ziggy zaggy, oi.
Okay.
Should we talk about our history with the Man Show?
Of course, that's where we start.
Okay.
Because we were both in junior high.
Yeah.
And that's when that's the only time it's kind of like understandable to like the Man Show.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. For those that don't know, the Man Show was created by past podcast subject and Adam Carolla and his good friend, liberal hero standing up to Donald Trump, Jimmy Kimmel.
Free speech warrior,
Jimmy Kimmel. So they started the show on Comedy Central called The Man Show, and a feature of it was like super chauvinistic macho comedy and women with big boobs jumping on trampolines. And they drink beer the whole time. They make really bad jokes.
Okay, but like let's be clear. It's not just that they have big boobs, it's that they're also like skinny.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like the skinny big boobs illusion
Yes.
that people think about.
Like they are basically, they look like adult film stars.
Adult film stars.
What?
You can say porno stars. You could say, sex. Listen, we're all supporting sex. This show's gonna be a lot of caveats. We're gonna say a lot of things. We're like, listen, we're supporting of everything.
That's why I use the gender neutral term and less like more dignified term.
We're not talking about male porn
They
stars.
are pornography stars. So yeah, big,
history,
busty, skinny women.
We don't need to explain what a juggy is. I think people can put together. They can figure out what a juggy is.
Yeah. So that's what the show was: drinking beer, objectifying women, male-centric humor.
Yeah,
right? Farts, poops, lots of penis jokes.
It's like what I'm trying to think of a good explanation for it. It's like what people think humor for men is.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But it's more than that. It's also like this kind of you should find this funny.
Yeah.
Right. It has this overtone of like if you don't find this funny, you're gay.
Yeah. The show has a huge case in every episode of the not gays.
Hi, Adam. You know how cute I always thought you were.
I don't know, man. I think I got to get back into therapy. I mean, what do you think that meant?
I don't know, but that was one ugly broad. All right, if everyone's finished vomiting, I got to tell you, my wife is pissed.
And if you're not laughing or if you're not like looking at the juggies and just like, I'm taking off my pants, I'm going to jerk off to the juggies, then you're gay.
Yes. And so Adam Carolla, Jimmy Kimmel did the show for 4 seasons. Then for seasons 5 and 6.
Oh, they did it for 4 seasons.
They did it for 4 seasons.
Okay.
And then 5 and 6, they brought in Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope to host the show.
Okay.
We'll get to them. I just wanted to say we're covering all of the Man Show. I watched enough of all of the Man Show that I can talk about it.
It was hard.
It was really so. Yeah, that's essentially what the Man Show is: half an hour, puerile, immature piece of shit comedy show from 1999 to 2004.
Okay, but like, what is the like TV guide description on the Man Show?
It's sketch comedy for the fellas.
Yeah, it's just sketch. It's a sketch comedy show.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And as a junior high kid, I was watching that Man Show. I was ready for it. My mom would get upset if she caught me watching the Man Show, which she wouldn't get upset with me for watching anything else. Yeah. I could be watching RoboCop. I could be watching, I don't know, what's a gory action movie?
Starship Troopers.
I could be watching Starship Troopers. No problem. The brains could be getting sucked out left and right. Not an issue. But she's like, I don't like you watching the Man Show. She would never say that about anything else. And now I get it.
Yeah.
That was the right choice.
It was the right choice.
But like I wanted to watch it as a kid because boobies.
Yeah. Go on. I'd like to hear more about that.
I liked watching.
I would like to know more.
I liked watching the juggies, and it like I think whatever. I wasn't like articulating it at the time. I just like I just thought it was funny,
right?
And it's not also like, let's be clear, I wasn't like obsessed with it.
No.
Given a choice between that and like Conan, I'd be watching Conan.
Yeah.
Right. But like, as far as like Comedy Central daytime TV goes, which had a lot of reruns, it was only on for like the 4 seasons, but those reruns were on back to back.
25 episodes a season too.
Yeah.
They ran this shit for like half the year.
Yeah. So I'd watch it.
I would say that my history with it is a little worse than yours, solely because I did not have Comedy Central, and I really wanted to watch The Man Show, but couldn't, and was jealous of anyone who could watch it. The only time I could watch it was when we'd go over to our friend Mike's house, and he had all the super cable, and I'd get to glance upon this forbidden beauty that I, in my lower station in life, my bottom feeder class, could. I could lay my eyes on that.
Well, like much like with men who are bad at sex, they like the idea of sex.
We call them men.
Yeah, okay. Men on the Man Show.
Yeah.
Right. They like the idea of sex, and they like the allure and the chase and the fetishization of sex. But I think they don't like the act.
Yeah.
Right. Because like it's something that's forbidden. You can't watch it for whatever reason, because either A, your parents don't want you to watch it, or B, you just don't have access to it, and you fantasize about it in your head.
Yeah.
Why did you want to watch? Why do you think you wanted to watch it as a kid, though?
Because I think I wanted to watch it because I knew that I was still, quote, a kid.
Yeah.
And I could watch The Man Show. I could watch humor for adults, for cool men.
Yeah.
So I could finally like get those jokes that I would learn the forbidden language of sex and comedy, which I did not understand.
Yeah, and like, you were a boy becoming a man.
Yeah.
You were a Man Show boy.
Not to be confused with the Man Show boy, the boy they hired on the Man Show.
This one's on me. Maybe later I can get on you.
It's like South Park, like same deal where it's like this is for adults.
Yep.
I want to be an adult.
Right.
I want to watch this.
I want to see something I shouldn't. And then, like, you tell a kid they can't do something, they want it more than anything. And that was me.
Yep. Kids, don't do drugs.
Kids, don't send us your money.
Yeah, don't do that. And like, okay, but like there's also like an adult history here too.
Yeah.
Of which we were both living together in the Potter House.
Yes.
We call it the Potter House
because it was on top of a bunch of bodies. Like, there was a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, that's right. It was a potter's field, and it was haunted.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Haunted by a smell, actually.
Yeah. It was a house that we had while we were all in college. It was a college house. I was living with Tyler.
We were not even 21 yet living in that house.
No, we were 21.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I turned 21 in that shitty apartment.
Early 20s, yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, early 20s. Our dad
half your life ago.
No, because I was 21.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Don't be a fucking pedant.
No, I'm good at math. That's all.
Yeah, but you didn't win Mathematician of the Year, huh?
I didn't know that was competition.
I didn't know Nurse of the Year was a competition. I mean, I haven't won.
Damn.
I was nominated.
It's always about you, huh?
I never get to say nice things about myself, and I finally feel good about who I am and how I feel. So yeah, I'm going to say some nice things about myself.
Damn, you got aggro. You mad.
Yeah, you just teed me up.
Teed me up, and then you knocking me down.
I will not knock you down. This isn't the Man Show.
But like, the point I was trying to get to was like, there was a lot of Man Show in that house. There was a lot of Mansers in that house.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Spike TV hanging around in that house.
We listened, like, that was also the years we were listening to rerun after rerun after rerun of Loveline.
Oh, that has to be a different episode.
I know. While we were playing World of Warcraft, we found an online radio station that did nothing but play Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew's Loveline 24/7. And we would just fire it up while we're playing World of Warcraft. Yeah. And I hate that I'm admitting that. Like, I'm being so vulnerable.
Like I admit it too. Yeah. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I was grinding in that forest with the ogres.
Yeah, okay.
I forget what that place is called.
I don't remember.
I hear the new expansion's good, by the way.
I will never go back to that.
We will talk about World of Warcraft.
I only return to World of Warcraft when I am supremely depressed. And I was thinking about it prior to getting on Tia. I was like, if I could just grind a couple more mounts, I'd feel better. I was wrong. Was fucking wrong.
Different episode. We can't be talking about that.
But that's where we were. Like, this Man Show shit shares a DNA with all of that.
Well, because I consider myself a delayed adult. I did not, like, in high school, did not do the things that you should be doing in high school, which is defining an identity and finding out who you are.
Right.
Or rather, like, the process, I shouldn't say should, right? Like, the process is a long process. It doesn't get finished in high school.
Right.
Of finding out your identity. It goes off into college.
Yes.
Right. And in college, it was like, what is it to be a man, really? It's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, if I look back and like I don't have any like strong masculine figures in my life to really like say like, oh, you should be a man because of this, that, whatever. I can't fix a faucet. I don't know. I don't know
we
anything
are
about
indoor
lumber.
kids.
Yeah, I don't know anything about lumber.
The most I did was like every year for like 7 years growing up, I went hunting every year. That's the most man shit I've probably done.
I mean, that's pretty masculine, I would say, to take a life and eat it.
I did do that. The first thing I ever killed, like that's bigger than a squirrel or like a neighborhood animal. I didn't kill neighborhood animals.
Okay, yeah, you didn't do that.
It was an elk, right?
Mhm.
It's like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't know when I shot the elk that it was a lady elk, and I certainly didn't know till I gutted it that it was pregnant.
Okay.
So I was turned into a man real fucking early.
Yeah, you learned. Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to shoot lady elks.
I wasn't. I couldn't see the front half, but my dad was like, pull the trigger. And so I was like, blam, blam, blam.
Well, because he wanted to turn you into a man, right?
It didn't work.
I mean, you learned something that day.
I did, yeah. Like when you cut open an elk's stomach, digested grass spills out.
Yeah.
Which smells real bad.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It's
then
like-
the baby comes out and you're like, oh no. But luckily it had died because it was down a ravine. So it wasn't fully developed, but it was dead because of what we did.
Yeah, you took 2 lives. Okay.
Yep.
So that made you a man.
He tried to.
Okay.
Turns out I had more in common with him than I thought growing up because I also didn't know he liked when my mom pegged him. So I didn't find that out till later when he was drunk and crying to me.
Well, I mean, that's the moral of the man show, isn't it? Is that masculinity doesn't mean what they think it means.
Yeah, masculinity is fluid because I don't consider myself masculine, but I know I look and act more on the masculine side.
Well,
than
you
say-
don't consider yourself a man show man.
I don't. I really don't.
Which is a good thing.
It's
As
a
we'll
great
explore.
thing. Yeah, we escaped a path for us that would have been very disgusting.
Well, I mean, here's my problem with the man show right off the get-go is that it is this like collective indoctrination of men.
Fox, can we have a Ziggy Zaggy? Ziggy Zaggy.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from like the objectification of women,
Yeah.
the misandry, the homophobia,
All of it.
all of that collection, the patriarchy is bad for men.
Yeah.
And every man needs to kind of understand that.
Yeah, so
like,
you
you're
can-
not winning in this situation.
No, like you're technically above everyone else, but also like
You're restricting your true self.
Yeah,
you can't be yourself.
Yeah, you are pushed into a little box where you're not allowed to share emotion, you can't share feelings, you can't communicate.
But you can drink beer
and be violent and hate people and make black women feel bad, like Adam Carolla in every episode of the Man Show. It's all like, and we know people in our lives who are still Man Show boys.
Yeah, there's never. That's the other secret. There's no real man show man.
No,
I would not call those men.
but it's like
they're like, it's performative masculinity, right? Like I think that there's toxic masculinity, right? Which is like I'm going to beat my wife, right? Because I'm the head of the household. I bring in the pay. That's toxic masculinity. Performative masculinity is I'm going to drink beer, and watch baseball
and look at porn
and look at porn, where it's like it's not entirely toxic. I think it's fine to enjoy baseball. I think it's fine to drink beer. I think it's fine to look at porn.
Yeah,
not all porn.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Jesus.
But like, I think it's fine to like look at pornography. I think that's okay. But like, it's performative in public, so that way men know that I'm men.
Yes, and you're not gay.
And I'm not gay. I love juggies.
Yeah,
I love juggy.
I love a steak, and I love fucking women, and I love being a man.
But like, well, it's a problem though, because like I do love steak. I do enjoy fucking women. Not in the way they do.
Both. Oh, you mean the Man Show men, not women?
No.
I like to fuck women, but they don't like how I do it.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Rave reviews.
Whoa.
Go onto my Yelp. But like,
go onto my gulp. That's what we should call it. Rating sex partners. Gulp. Continue. Sorry.
No, that's the rant. I kind of want to get into the man show because like there's stuff to talk about here.
Yeah, because the man show, I would say, you could say that Mr. Show itself like created alt comedy as we know it today. Like all the people that are like alt comics that we kind of appreciate come from that. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't like point to one root of the tree. Like there's the Upright Citizens Brigade.
Sure.
There's the state. You know, like
the correlation I was going to make was this was the Mr. Show for conservative men.
Yeah,
because the way this show goes and evolves and who's involved with it.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're in charge now. The last 2 seasons of the show, hosted by Joe fucking Rogan.
Yeah, it's a proto Rogan.
Yeah.
Right? Adam Carolla is the proto Rogan.
Yeah.
A less successful Rogan.
Yeah, and all these fucking dipshits are in charge now. And they groomed stupid, insecure men with this bullshit.
Right.
Let's hop into it. The Man Show.
Hey.
What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
What are your thoughts on the Man Show?
Okay, so how many episodes would you say we watched over the past like week or so?
Double digits for me, for sure.
Yeah, I think you watched more than I did.
Out of every season, like you didn't watch as much of the Joe Rogan, Doug Stanhope as I did.
I've seen a couple episodes of that. I watched one from every season. I made sure to kind of run the gamut.
Yep.
I watched the bits I wanted to watch.
We accidentally stumbled on the Jimmy Kimmel blackface episode.
Yep.
Today, Paul Malone talking about health. Paul Malone, healthy as horse, but everybody not so lucky.
Who knows? It had the highest viewers.
Yeah, crazy.
And it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like I found myself like acknowledging like this is like doing the studying thing, right? Put on my academic hat, like this is misogynistic in this way, that. But like the comedy itself, I could recognize like this. Okay, they would make jokes occasionally where it's like it doesn't really hurt anybody of worth.
Right.
It's not especially mean. It's fun, but it's not funny. Right? Like it fails its basic concept of a comedy show.
It is. There are technically jokes in the show.
Then they're technically like fine jokes,
and some of them are like really hacky, overdone jokes.
Sure, but
like the mistletoe belt buckle.
It's all like Carrot Top shit.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a carrot.
Oh, there's tons of prop comedy in the Man Show. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I know.
There's a prop comedy section every episode, even in the Joe Rogan stuff.
Manovations. It's like it's Tim Allen shit, you know.
Yeah.
But like Tim Allen did better. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Because like their jokes would be like, oh, you're going to tailgating, right? And what do you need at a tailgating? You need nachos, but it's hard to bring nachos.
Right.
Set up for joke, fine. What's the punchline? Nacho car.
This is a doozy. If you like the guacamole grenade, you are going to flip your ass cakes over this. Looks like you had a gay experience with a Martian. Well, welcome to Fantasyland. This is the car you can eat.
Oh, nice.
Behold, its body is constructed entirely out of real tortilla chip material. Look at that. The trunk is filled with fresh salsa, refried beans, and sour cream.
Right.
A car made out of chips.
And the Man Show is, you want to grill something, look at this grill that we put on a little person.
Now, they don't say little person.
They don't. They say something much worse.
Well, okay.
Well, I mean,
this is where we need to make apologies.
Yep.
Off the top. I'm not educated enough when it comes to height to say like what even the community is right now.
It's
anymore.
little person.
Is it
because it focuses more on the human than the medical diagnosis. Because previously it was all about their medical condition. It's like, well, people are not their medical conditions.
Right.
Nurse of the year right here.
Yeah. Here comes the hypogonad guy.
Fuck!
Hypergonad person coming over here.
Fuck!
Yeah, here it comes. But I mean, like, it's there's a history when it comes to little people that has more problems than say like somebody who needs glasses.
Yes.
Right.
And like they are like picked on it and made as a joke at every level.
Medieval times.
Yeah.
They were fucking, put on a little outfit and then they were killed.
And like this is such It is so widespread in the man show. I can't believe we're starting with this part. Like
you can start
it's
anywhere.
so
like,
widespread in the man show. Like almost every episode features the same little person. Like
what was his name?
I can't know that right now.
Well, I'm gonna look it up.
He would debase himself through whatever jokes they wanted. I mean, Jackass did this too, but Jackass was a lot more like compassionate about it, to the point where in the man show, when Doug Stanhope and Joe Rogan take over, they have that same little person actor come in, and they're like, well, we know you belong to Adam and Jimmy, but we want you to be our little person. But they say worse things.
When Doug and I took over the man show, we inherited a lot of great things, like the juggers, okay? But we really wanted to work with Arturo the Midget. But the problem was, he was fiercely devoted to Adam and Jimmy.
You know, I'd been watching Arturo for a long time, and even though I knew it was wrong, sometimes the head can't tell the heart what to do. So I set out to steal another man's midget.
Find his name?
I'm gonna find his name.
Let's go.
He's not part of the top cast.
He's really not.
As it turns out, who'd have thunk it?
Series regular.
That they wouldn't respect him. But that's okay. Now we get all the writers.
Don't look up the directors because I want to spoil you on one.
Okay, but like it's he's not in the IMDb of the episode called where they steal the midget. I said the word.
Whoa!
Because the title of the episode is called "Stealing Another Man's Midget," and I feel like at that point it is like I feel like I have to say the word because they say it all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
It's a. I don't know. I'm trying to like help.
It's dehumanizing people.
I'm trying to help this guy out, but like his name is not in the IMDb of this episode.
Right.
Like that should tell you all you need to know.
Yeah. So we know Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla. They wrote a lot of this. Jeff Ross wrote a lot of it, the early stuff.
Jeffrey Ross,
the roast master general.
That checks out.
So I want you to take a guess. And this is a comedian / filmmaker. He directed over 40 episodes of The Man Show. That's 2 seasons worth of The Man Show.
Yeah.
Just take a guess on who you think it is.
I mean, given your reaction, it's probably like a Russo brother or something.
No.
It
is Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat?
Yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait hosted almost 2 seasons of The Man Show.
I feel like he's the type of guy that did some growth. Right? Like, because you can change as a person. And
yeah, we have.
Yeah, we definitely have.
Yeah.
We went
I'm on T.
Yeah, I changed you chemically.
You force masked me.
That's right. I'll do it again. But like, you know, I guess that's where it kind of lands with me with the Man Show, where it's like, I think Jimmy Kimmel has learned some lessons.
Yeah, we're gonna get to him.
You know, and I think Bobcat also learned some lessons. Mm-hmm. He's made good movies.
Yeah. Father of the Year, great film.
Yeah, he's gotten to a place where I think he's a respectable person. Mm-hmm. But you know, like somebody who made his career on talking like this, you know, like maybe had some problems with masculinity.
Right. Yeah.
That's not surprising. Who made the show? That's what I want to know, because when I looked at the first episode of Man Show and I saw Jimmy and Adam there, and I'm like, they seem out of place.
No,
they don't. They seem like they don't quite know what the show is yet.
So let me tell you, seasons 1 through 4, they had complete creative control over everything.
Okay, it's all in Jimmy and Adam.
Yep.
Jimmy Kimmel Live, now, American hero.
Do you want to know why Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope came along? It's really quick. It's really quick.
Do it.
First season, okay ratings. Second season, great ratings. Third season, still pretty great ratings. Fourth season, a little lower ratings. So Comedy Central said, hey, we're going to send our producers in. We're going to take over the show. We're going to get your ratings back up. And Jimmy and Adam were like, no, this is our show. We make what we want to make.
Yeah.
And they're like, that time's over. Your contracts are up. This is how it's going to be. So they said, peace out, and left.
I can respect that.
I respect that as well.
Like, that's a good move.
And they turned it over to Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope to make the new metal extreme version of The Man Show.
Even the set, like it went from like German beer hall, to like this,
like a new metal stage, like
like a lot of like
video game. There's a GameCube. There was a Final Fantasy X2 promo in the background.
Like, was this for G4? Like, was that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
We should talk about G4 one of these days.
Yeah.
I here's the thing. Like, I think I could get somebody good to talk about G4 because like G4 was its own toxic masculinity thing. You know, because like video games are for men. Women don't play them.
Yeah, correct. Still true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, it could either be G4 or Spike TV because honestly, there was a lot of crossover between the two.
And I think they were owned by the same company, weren't they? It doesn't matter. I haven't looked it up.
Ziff Davis is probably involved somehow. He's just sitting back, smoking his like tech cigar or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so that's why the show changed how it did, because they couldn't make the same small dick, you're gay, women are objects jokes that they wanted to make. Because at the height of its viewings, from between seasons 2 and 3, they were getting over 2 million viewers for every episode.
I believe
they started at 500,000 viewers.
Well,
and this is just men 18 through 34. That's the demographic I could find. I'm sure there were not a whole lot more, but more in other demographics watching.
I believe it. Like, I bet you there was a grandpa that was really into the Man Show somewhere.
Yeah, his name is Fox, and he died. Fox is their announcer who was like a competitive beer drinker who died mid-production.
And also, like, he played the piano. He had dirty lyrics. Here's the thing. I kind of like the Fox.
I do too.
Because, like, I think there's something fun about dirty lyrics.
And, like, funny, dirty old men.
Right.
Like the I'd buy that for $1 guy from RoboCop, and this is essentially that guy.
Right. It's like, but are there problems with the lyrics that he said?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, like, this is where the conflict comes from me, is that, like, I can't bring myself to say, like, hate an old man who sings dirty songs because, it's kind of charming in a way. And I need to explore that.
And there's something different between, like, when Fox would be, like, the lascivious, horny one, he'd be like, holding beers and smiling. When Adam was the horny one, I don't know if you caught this. I definitely caught this. He would grab the models more than anyone else.
Yeah, he would.
And we've covered him. He's a creepy sucks, but he went way too far. Like the fake kissing and stuff. He would really kiss and grab because he was in the scene. He could do it.
Well, why is it fine to is it fine to like the Fox? Because he would sing. Is it fine to like a song that has dirty lyrics? How about that? That's where we start.
That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, people like Weird Al. He's not super dirty, but he's...
No, that's different. I mean, like, it's like when I was doing the song bit at the beginning, it felt like that congressional hearing where that guy was reading out rap lyrics.
Yeah, the 2 Live Crew congressional lyrics is so good.
Right, and...
What did you mean by popping a pussy?
Right, and like, and it depends on who you are as a person, who's singing it, and who's listening to it.
Yes.
The Fox, I think when he's singing it, I don't think he hates women.
No.
I think he, like, you know... He disrespects women, sure.
Yeah, like, but there's nothing hateful about we wish you a Merry Jugmas.
Yeah, there's no maliciousness there. He's just horny.
Right.
And I think that's fine. You can just be horny. You can be a horny old man.
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
You are now at 40.
I wouldn't call myself horny.
Oh boy, have I got something I can inject you with that'll change that.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
I don't like, okay.
I know what you're saying, like the people that are terminally horny that everything's sex about them.
Right, like he's just a guy who has like a pinup model calendar in his workshop.
Probably the guy who rubs people's shoulders at work, like that type.
Well,
of
no, that's different.
That's Adam.
I think that's actionable,
Yeah,
right?
it
Like,
is,
like that's creepy and weird. And I think the Fox is just like casually misogynistic and horny, and it's like, okay, like you're not my hero, but I'm not gonna like kill you.
Yeah, let's be honest. The Fox was no angel.
Sure. But like, you know, like there's something, I think you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's this idea of male camaraderie that I can get behind, right? Where like we're singing a song and drinking beer. That sounds like a good time to me.
Yes.
And that's what I relate to, right?
And like a thing that we do that the Man Show does a lot, because when I started watching this, I think we were watching it together and I just said, is this what we do?
Yeah, you said that.
Because like a big feature of the Man Show is giving each other shit. Like the two hosts joke about each other, their shortcomings or fake shortcomings, whatever. It's busting their balls, which we do, and that's fun. I do that with tons of people.
There's a healthy way to do that.
Yes.
Right? And like, now if you want to be academic about it,
I do.
Right? you can ruin that. You can say like, okay, there was like a small dick joke, right? There was a guy who showed up as like, I have a 2-inch penis.
Yeah, what can I do about my 2-inch penis?
What can I do about my 2-inch penis? And they both went like, oh, well, that's pretty big. 1 inch, is normal.
Yeah.
2 inch, you're showing off.
2 inches, you're getting into NBA player territory.
Right. I guess that's less mean because they were trying to make him feel better. Right. It's like 2 inches is fine. Which, by the way, 2 inches is fine.
Yeah, whatever's fine.
Hey, they change too. They grow.
And like some men have pretty engorged clitorises from T.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm speaking from personal experience, not mine, but some that I have interacted with.
Yes.
I just want to be inclusive to all men.
Right. But then there was that guy who was just like, what was he? He's like, how do I know if my wife is faking an orgasm? Right. And they busted his balls.
Yeah.
Because that's a stupid fucking question.
Yeah. He's like, you're ugly. That's why.
Right. And like, that's fair to bust someone's balls about because like, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah.
It's like,
and like the men signed up for it. Like,
yeah. Right. That and it is fun.
It's crowd work essentially as comedy. Like,
yeah.
Not my favorite thing to do, but I get like I will roast my coworkers. My coworkers will roast me. We roast each other. Yeah. That's a feature.
Here. Like, let's try that right now. I'm worried about my saggy balls. I'm worried that they've elongated too much. I'm hitting the bowl too often. I'm worried.
Why?
And I was thinking, like, how hard could it really be to get like a skin lift? So like, because like it is just mostly skin. It's not like ball.
I thought I was supposed to roast you about that.
No, well, okay, but this is something that would be roasted. Come on.
Okay, got it. All right. I thought you wanted me to. I thought you were setting me up to roast you.
Yeah, I am. I'm saying my balls are long.
Why would you be worried about long balls? Why would you worry about something you can't even see anyway?
Because it's
because you have small balls. That's what I was saying.
Oh shit.
Like you think they're long, but I can't even see them. It's better when you explain the joke. Please continue.
I mean, that's what this whole thing's gonna be. We're explaining and dissecting jokes,
which is never fun for anyone. So
no,
if you're still with us, like, yank your favorite private part.
You know what I think about a lot is the guy from you remember that show, The Last Comic Standing?
Yeah,
they were doing like a comedian competition that only lasted one season. Guess why? Because ranking comedy sucks.
Yeah, Dat Fan should have never won.
No, the people that won were those two old head comics who were just like, we don't fucking care. We're gonna take a bath together.
You mean Rich Voss and the other guy?
Yeah,
I remember way too much about Last Comic. I watched all of it. It came down to what is his name, Richie May and Dat Fan, and Dat Fan won.
Yeah,
because what is his name? Rich. He's like, light him up, George. I want cheap gas. Light him up. Put Techron in it.
You remember all the bits?
I do.
But talking about comedy in this way ruins it because part of comedy is addressing subjects that are hard to talk about in a comedic fashion.
Yeah. And I do not believe that comics are truth tellers sharing an important truth. Their job is to be funny.
No, yeah. Their job is to stand naked on a stage and have people laugh at their private parts.
How did you know what I'm going to do on the stand-up show we're on?
They're emotional dick and balls. And like, that's kind of the beauty of comedy, right? Yeah. It's not that they're speaking truth to power.
Right.
Not all comedy needs to do that.
No.
Shout out to the Radaya Comic Festival.
Yeah, we're waiting on our invite.
Yeah, they didn't invite Adam, so that's why he's not going.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Carolla, maybe next time.
Yeah.
I hope he leaves in several suitcases like Jamal Khashoggi.
Adam Carolla?
Yeah.
He's not going.
Yeah, but if he went, I hope that he gets cut up.
Oh, so like they're not all making it back, right? Like some of them are not.
Yeah. We're actually going to keep Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Notice how I didn't do an Arab voice there? I was Mohammed bin Salman.
Oh. Brave.
MBS.
Brave. Where the fuck am I in this thought?
It's stupid to dissect comedy.
Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks to do it, but like
that's a function of this.
If it was here's also the other kind of like sad thing about it. If this show was funnier, we wouldn't be talking about it because it would just be like there's funny misogynistic things that I'm sure we're not angry about that we have not identified.
Yeah.
That it got a pass because it was just good comedy.
Yeah, like
that just happens.
There is offensive comedy that is funny and good comedy that is morally bad.
Shit. we talked about Mr. Show. There's some jokes there that do not age well.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk playing an Indian fella. That is not very good. But also in that show, Bob Odenkirk, when he was wearing his Indian makeup and doing the India voice, he was not playing it up as like, aren't Indians funny? He was talking normally. He was just looking and sounding like an Indian. It's so disconcerting.
Okay, but how about Sarah Silverman?
Yeah.
And her roles?
She knew what she was doing.
Right? Like, nobody made it out of the 90s alive.
Yeah, like this. It was a time for trying to
early 2000s.
Trying to push buttons, be edgy, give everything a bite.
Well, and like, hey, it progressed things, certainly. Like, it
also regressed a lot.
Well, let's think about Sarah Silverman in Mr. Show. Her joke was often, I'm the token woman.
Yeah.
Right? I shouldn't be here. Right? Like, that was her joke. Which also I think she played into her show. I didn't remember that right. But like, it's like, okay, yeah, that joke sucks if you think about it.
Yeah.
But at least like people, it's a way to address a problem.
Yeah. So the joke you're referring to is the band full of disabled people where it's like, I'm the drummer. I have no arms, but I can still bang beats. I'm the singer. My legs don't work. I'm in a wheelchair. And then Sarah Silverman says, I'm a woman.
Hey there, I'm Mickey, the one with just a head, and I can play this here flute and knock you out of your head.
I'm Fran, and I'm a woman.
As if being a woman is a disability, which in the patriarchy, it is.
It sucks to analyze a joke.
Yes, it sucks real bad.
I hate every part of this.
But we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. Like as soon as I had said Man Show and we agreed to it, I'm like, this is kind of a mistake.
Yeah, because we have to watch Man Show and think about Man Show,
and we got to own up to some shit. Like, hey,
we like this stuff. I wanted to watch it.
We are currently trying to defend a bad Mr. Show joke.
Yes,
because like it's funny. It is funny.
It is funny.
The setup to the joke is funny. Is that like? You get surprised by it. Like, what was that? Okay, we got to talk about Mansers.
Yeah, we watched some Mansers too to cleanse our palate.
When the bullets start flying, a dude's ass is cracked, unless he's got protection. But why should a guy buy a bulletproof vest when he can grow one instead? How fat would a dude have to be to stop a bullet?
Because Mansers is brilliant. I can't bring myself to hate Mansers.
Yeah, if you've not seen Mansers, just get on YouTube, search Mansers, like SWERS, like answers but man.
And answers for men.
Yeah.
Men answers.
They're 2 minutes long. Like,
so give me an example of a Manser.
How fat do you have to be to stop a bullet?
Which is funny.
1,200 pounds, by the way.
Guess what? Like, yeah, that joke is making fun of fat people. Right? But like, it's still funny.
Yes.
Because of the way that they package it. Yeah, they're being mean to fat people, but not being cruel.
Right.
They're not saying you should kill fat people. Right?
No, that's what we say.
I mean, that's the current age, right?
It is it is the current age.
That's the problem, is that like when it becomes not a joke.
Yes, which we are in.
Right. But the thing that I was thinking about is the which race tastes the best.
When your international flight crashes in the mountains, the only thing left to eat is each other. So if you're gonna be a cannibal, which nationality will taste the best? What kind of people meat do cannibals prefer to eat?
Yeah.
Because like on its surface, like that seems racist.
That's problematic. Yeah.
That's because they're like, like white people don't taste good. That's fine, actually.
Yeah.
Sure. They don't.
Apparently they're too salty.
And then it's like, like
maybe these cannibals from this tribe in this island, maybe they eat their own people. It's like, no, we don't eat our own people. And they're like, well,
they taste like cassowaries.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they said.
So then they tell us what race tastes the best. And I think you should just edit the clip in.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nationality that would taste best to cannibals would definitely be Indian people because they eat a lot of spicy food.
I love Mexican food, and I think we'd probably taste the best.
The Americans would taste the best because they're a little heavier and a little meatier.
To find the answer, you've got to fly halfway around the globe because cannibals prefer Japanese! Why? A brainy nutritionist explains.
Cannibals in Papua New Guinea believe Japanese people are the best tasting people on Earth. because their diets were high in protein, low in sodium, and minimal fast food.
Eat all your Japanese, or you're not getting dessert. What kind of people meat do cannibals prefer to eat? Japanese! It's a very tender subject.
It's Japanese.
It's Japanese.
Gong.
And they've got this Japanese actor like smiling on a plate.
And like it's the most like all of it's racist. Even the conceit of it is racist.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't say like that's bad. You can't do that. Like, why not? Why can't I say that's bad? I should. Everything in my body is saying that's racist. That's bad. But like, I also can't deny when that happened, I laughed at it, and
We
it was
both
funny,
did.
and
Yeah.
it was funny because it's so stupid. Like that's ultimately what it boils down to is that this joke is so fucking stupid.
Right.
It's so
tone deaf. It's so racist. Like, and
Yeah.
this was so commonplace.
But like, you laughed.
I did laugh.
You laughed when it said it's Japanese. Because it's like it's absurd.
Because Mansers also did interview men. They're like, well, I'm Mexican. I think we taste the best. Or it's like,
or like Indian because they like spicy food. It'd be too spicy.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what it is. It's so dumb. It's absurd.
yeah.
Right.
And
like,
they did hit almost every race.
well, yeah, but like that doesn't make it better
It
necessarily.
doesn't make it better, but
But
also it doesn't like, it's not racist towards one thing.
You know what it is? It's under the framing of this is stupid.
Yes.
This is the dumbest shit imaginable.
Mhm.
This is what idiot men think of in a garage when
Yep.
they're drinking 20 beers.
Yes.
They ask the question, which race tastes the best? They're having that conversation.
Yeah.
And like, I think making fun of that is fine, actually.
Because that's the Joe Rogan podcast now.
Mansers is elevated humor, is the argument I will make.
Yep.
Whereas the Man Show is a notch down.
Yeah.
They are making fun of men. They are making fun of the conversations that men do and the actions that they take.
Mm-hmm.
They say like, yeah, what was the joke? Or like, reviews have said that we are juvenile and puerile and misogynist, and you know what I say to that? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, woo!
Yeah, because they don't laugh on the show. It's just cheering.
Yeah, that's the other
That's
thing.
kind of telling, I think.
It's a lot of hooting and hollering in that
Because
audience.
their audience, they give their audience beer. There's a lot of people yelling all the time during their bits because they're all drunk fucking idiots.
All right, welcome to our Super Bowl special. And I should tell you guys, probably like a lot of you, for me, Super Bowl Sunday is the holiest of holidays. Better than Christmas, better than Easter, better than my birthday. It definitely kicks the crap out of my anniversary. It's like National Man Day. What anniversary? Shut up, you load of crap.
Could you imagine that crowd? That would suck.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be funny though, because like, credit to Jimmy, he knows how to handle a drunk crowd of like idiot dudes.
Yeah, Jimmy is the funny one, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Adam's like, he's just mean. Like, viscerally mean.
Of which we've covered. Like,
Yeah, you can go back to episode whatever.
Yeah,
Adam
but-
Carolla.
But like it is obvious in like this in the Man Show too, where his jokes are always like, I'm a sissy gay boy.
Yeah.
Whereas Adam's jokes are, I'm a giant pair of testicles. Please stomp on me.
You got it backwards there, but yeah.
No.
No, you said Adam's jokes.
Yeah, sorry,
Jimmy's jokes are, wouldn't it be funny if I was a giant pair of balls?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Which is funny.
It is very funny.
It is funny if you're a giant pair of balls and you get wrestled.
Yeah.
That's a funny joke.
It's monkeys that fart is a funny joke.
Well, okay. Like, we are acknowledging that these jokes are fine.
Yeah, these
like,
ones,
a monkey farting or a monkey, like, shooting lasers, sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Or like a monkey in a bar.
It's so crazy that the animal abuse we witnessed was the least offensive part of the
yeah,
Man
I mean,
Show.
I like, hey, it is what it is.
Can't change it, can only react to it. We are Buddhists.
Yeah, we do understand why that chimpanzee did what he did in Nope.
Yep. We fully support him.
Yeah, we support that monkey that ate that entire family in
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, but where was I going? I went off on another rant.
We love your rants on hate speech.
Well, okay, I was talking about Mansers because I was trying to...
Mansers is the Man Show done right.
Yeah, and I'm trying to kind of acknowledge that the things we're going to be talking about when we talk about the Man Show are going to be overanalyzed, right? and that there's a way to do this correctly where it's not like I'm not going to analyze this because it's funny. Right.
Because Mansers still does objectify women.
Yeah. Well, and here's how, like, a good example in the rap world, right? It's like, yeah, no, there's plenty of misogynistic rap lyrics, right? That I do not care about and still listen to. I love Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln, he was a good old man.
He jumped out the window with his dick in his hand.
But like, you know, when Kid Rock does it, I'm like, ew, yuck. This is gross because he's bad at rap.
And
he's bad at doing it.
And he's also singing about fucking underage women.
Young ladies, I like them underage. See, some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory.
Well, yeah, but like whatever, so do rap. Like, you know, I'm sure there's rap lyrics out there too.
Sure.
But like they get a pass because like it's good music and like we're not paying attention to that.
Anything can be funny or entertaining if done well from the right person and place.
Right. I'm not going to defend it.
No.
You know, but I'm not going to like, you know, deride it as much as I would deride the Man Show because ultimately I think it's just not funny.
It's
and if it were funny, then maybe we wouldn't be talking about that. Maybe I need to understand why it gets that pass, right? Like, well, why is that?
I can excuse the misogyny. I can excuse the racism. I can excuse the fat phobia. I can excuse the dehumanization of anyone that's not a straight white man. But I draw the line at it being not funny.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to say that.
I think you just did.
No,
but I get I get your point, and I think people get your point as well. Like, this is lowest common denominator to the point where it looks and feels like they're not even trying to be clever. Like,
this is why I've caught this animal and we're going to dissect it. Yeah. All right. You know, if I caught like say a Two Live Crew, and you know, if they were just a little bit worse, like, yeah, we might actually be doing a hate speech on Two Live Crew. Right. But they ran away from me, and so like they're lower on the priority list because I find them funny.
Well, and they also won like a huge court case for freedom of speech.
Right. Yeah. And you know, like, and so like in this particular case, I think we caught onto the Man Show. We grabbed it and we're going to eat it and dissect it and just like really dig into these jokes just because they're less funny than some other people.
Is this because I admitted to killing an animal and gutting it?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I'm on this.
And let's also acknowledge something that I noticed in the Man Show. Hopefully you did as well. First season, extremely mean, extremely cruel to everyone, but more so at women, at people of color. And as the show progressed through the Adam and Jimmy years, they tend to turn the target more on themselves or to make it like, aren't men stupid and gross, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, here, let's give them some credit before we like really start getting into the first season, right? Is that which host has the strongest sperm bit?
Yeah.
That's a funny bit. I'm not going to deny them that.
That's something we did that on this show with our blood.
Yeah, we did the best friend blood challenge where we tested our T levels.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can't say our bit is entirely all that different from their strongest sperm bit, right? Because like that's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like it's a funny joke to have a competition about which person has the strongest sperm between two friends.
You won this round, Carolla, but the real contest is to see which one of these is more potent.
Bring them on. My boys will clobber your boys.
You both have normal counts, so the way we're going to break it is we're going to do something called the total modal sperm count.
Does that mean we get to masturbate again?
No, you do that on your own time. 0.57 equals 41.
41 million?
41 million moving sperm.
All right, 41 for Adam.
And then for Jimmy, we went for 69.
69
million.
I whipped his ass.
Wait a minute.
69.
Let's get an Asian in here to check this math. This is ridiculous. My sperm's still good, though, right?
Well, it's good. Not Jimmy good, but good.
It is mean to have the woman show. Where their entire, like, this is a first season bit where they did the woman show.
Yeah.
Where they're like, what if our Man Show was for women? And the entire show was about like how dumb women are, how much they love crafts.
Don't you love makeovers? Here's how you do crafts. Like,
yeah, we're gonna take this prude and slut her up.
Yeah.
Makeover.
I made it this. I I crocheted this pillow, and on this side it says "Not tonight, dear." But if you turn it over, it says "Not tonight, dear," because women aren't sexual objects. They don't like sex. They never feel horny.
They're always holding out their sex for me, and it's my right as a man. That is
Adam Carolla believes that.
Yeah, like that is the joke of the first that episode. It's like it's mean spirited.
It was super mean spirited,
and I think they acknowledge that those jokes just aren't funny.
You know, people like we said, people were not laughing, but they were cheering. Well,
they were laughing. They were laughing. They were nodding.
That audience wasn't laughing because it was all women, and I'd never seen more stone-faced, pissed-off-looking women in my life.
The worst one was like when they did the arts and crafts section. They made the Rastafarian Bible.
Yeah, and then they cut to the black woman in the audience, and she just looks pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah,
she should.
Yeah, I can see why that would make you mad.
Yeah,
right. But when it's men, when they make those jokes, it's like you said earlier. It's not a lot of like laughter. It is a lot of woo or yeah.
Because like Married with Children, hooting and hollering.
Well, no, because like it's not. Yes, it is Married with Children, hooting and hollering because they're nodding. They're like, yeah, we should own women. Like no, but like that's why. Like yeah, no, this is for us. Woo!
Someone clip that and send it to me.
No, don't. Don't do that. Never take what I say out of context. It's not funny. Don't do it.
Yeah, we don't support it here. But as we said, and it's still not perfect, the show does mature past this like pure vitriol and hate, but they still make, and I get that it's the man show, it's the man show.
Yeah.
Women are still objects.
It's the root of the show.
Yeah, they lack agency, and they can't remove that from what they think being a man is.
Right. I mean, like, the first season of the man show where it's unfunny, where it's cruel, and I'll find some random clips and throw them in here.
Right.
Next, an incredible new microchip process that's sure to reinvent the institution of marriage. This is my wife, Gina. Come on out, Gina. She's no mouthbot, believe me. Adam, ask Gina a question.
What should I ask her?
Any question, doesn't matter. Any question at all.
What's your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Ask another one.
You and Jimmy gonna rent a movie tonight? What movie you want to rent?
Anything that you want.
Absolutely. Finally, a woman with no opinions. What I've done is fitted her with a special microchip system that wipes her beliefs clean.
Wow.
And go on, get out of here, honey.
That first season is its core. It was the nut of the idea. It's what they like. This show, this is what this is supposed to be. It's a show for men, and we're going to do it.
Yep.
And they realized it wasn't funny, so they added funny, like, humor to it. They figured out a formula that made it a bit more lighthearted, but it's still on that foundation of what a man is to them, which is grab a boob and light a fart.
Yep. Yank your favorite private part.
Yeah,
we really like that part of the song.
Yeah, and it ends with every episode with girls jumping on trampolines because we want to see titties.
And what I think is so disgusting about the man show is how it enabled. I don't know how you feel about making guy friends. I don't really like it because if I'm talking to like someone I think is a nice guy and he's like someone like, let's say a pretty woman walks by, not Julia Roberts, but a pretty woman, and he goes, "Damn, would you look at her ass?" It's like, "Oh, I never want to speak to you again." Like, like you and I, as we learned the last episode, we don't talk about sex with each other. I mean, sex that we have with other people.
We literally did just in this episode.
Yeah. But we don't talk about women we don't talk about people who are attracted like that. And these type of men do. Like, this is for those men.
Well, we don't talk about that. Like, there's a couple reasons why I don't talk about that, right? Like, just like, I don't know. I find that conversation ultimately boring.
Right.
Because we all like our own thing.
Yeah,
and
I was pumping and pumping, and then I made the juice come out.
Yeah, and like, it's a conversation that we had a lot when we were younger, and then I fucking moved on from that.
Yeah, exactly. And like, we don't need to, like, it was fun when it was like, oh, we're young, we're talking about gross stuff, but it's like that we don't object, like, we don't see women as objects, and the people, the fans of this, the writers of this, the directors of this, when they made this, they did.
Right. It's like, well, for me, it's like, I know what I like, and I know what my sexual preferences are, I don't feel the need to share that anymore.
Right.
I figured that out.
Yeah.
And unless you have those things that I want in a sexual partner, I'm not going to bring it up with you.
And I'm certainly not going to bring it up with a friend about a stranger. That is fucking weird.
That was the other thing I was going to get
That is
to.
a
Was
weird thing to me.
Is that like, if somebody's just trying to exist in the world, I'm just gonna let them be.
Yeah.
It's why I'm bad at with flirting, right? But like, there's pros and cons to this. But but like ultimately, it's like, people are just wanting to exist in the world, and I'm not gonna like, awooga them. Like I do occasionally, but
in
like,
your heart and mind,
right? I awooga in my heart, but like it's not some. There is a person there, and I don't need to talk behind their back about them.
Yes.
That's what it really boils down to.
Yeah, because if you can do that so easily, like you can turn a person into an object for your pleasure, like if that's what you can do just casually, you probably do a bunch of worse shit too.
And it leaks into other areas of your life too, because I think that's what it boils down to is like talking behind someone's back, right? Good or bad, right?
I mean, gossip is fun. Let's be honest.
Yeah, like if somebody looks like a golem, and they're walking down the street, I'm gonna, and this is the darkness in my heart, I'm gonna look at them like, that person looks like a golem. Right?
Right.
And it's not mean at that point. It is just kind of like an internal reaction I have. It becomes mean when I go to my friend and say like, hey, look at this golem.
Right.
Because we are now talking about this person behind their back.
Yeah, in a negative way.
In a negative way, and we're like really reinforcing this thing that maybe like like, it's not good that I look at a person and think Gollum,
right?
But like, I can't help
and
that.
This, to focus back on the man show, this is purely about women and people of color.
It's getting together in a group to talk about people where they can't talk back to you.
Yes,
it's talking behind the back.
Yep,
and
with them right in front of you, dancing, shaking their shit in bikinis.
Well, because they've been captured.
Yeah,
right. I mean, like that. You're in the space where you can talk about them directly because they can't talk back to you.
Yep.
Otherwise, they're fired. Right?
And they make that joke. It's like the Juggies have boyfriends, but if we ever find out, they're all fired. And it's like,
haha. But like, it's true.
Some of that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. If one of them shows up with a wedding ring and they're doing the Juggy dance wearing a wedding ring,
it's over.
It is kind of over.
It's over.
And like it leaks into other areas too. Like the misogyny is bad, and like it's like, okay, but how do you feel about other races?
Right.
Because like that audience.
Like, we've all bonded on seeing this beautiful, perfect woman, this lovely beacon of attraction in front of us. We've bonded on how we should own and destroy and defile her.
Yeah.
What do you like? We're bonded with that. Like we agree on that. We have that connection now. Now, what about black people?
Yeah, but like,
that's what it turns into.
And then the end result is Epstein. Yeah. Like you all have that secret that if it got out, it would be real bad.
And sometimes the secrets are said out loud on the Man Show by Joe Rogan. Do you want to talk about it?
Listen, let's finish up with Adam and Jimmy first, please.
Okay.
We gotta like put a cap on them before we talk about Joe Rogan.
Right.
But like the audience is incredibly white. Like it's white for like early 2000 standards.
White fat men with goatees.
Yeah, right. And like,
you know who I'm talking about, and here's us talking bad about people behind their backs.
But like, it's fine though, because like they've put themselves out there to be talked about.
And if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not talking about you unless you act like these fucking freaks on the show.
Yeah, unless you're on the Man Show, you're safe.
Yeah,
like unless you were like actively today would like want to watch or be in the audience of the Man Show, you're fine.
Yeah,
right. And it goes back to like, hey, we shouldn't bully people about the way they look.
Right.
But I mean,
these people are demons.
Yeah,
they're
like,
monsters.
They're
and they all share this same homogenized faux masculine look: the cargo shorts, the goatee.
And I don't think it's entirely bad to hold people up to the same standards that they are forcing upon other people.
Right.
Right. If they're saying you like, there's a big like fat phobia, especially with women.
Yep.
Thing
and
on
fat men, like they make fun of Jimmy for his weight. He's not even fat.
Yeah, I know.
Stolen fat valor.
Right, but like they do that, and so okay, like if you really want to hold yourself up to the standards, all of you look like thumbs.
Yeah,
it's an entire audience of fucking thumbs.
Yeah.
You have no right to like say you have to look this way because you have given up.
Yeah.
Right. And you're proud of this fact.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of it's just like, oh, we drink a lot of beer, we eat a lot of pizza. Hey, boys, let's get fat. And then they'll slap their stomachs. And like, that would be fine. You can do that with yourself, and like that's okay. But you can't then turn around and say you can't eat a lot of food, woman.
Right? Yeah.
like that's bad. You are now on the. You have put yourself on that Nazi pedestal, and guess what? You're going to the fucking death camp, dude.
Yeah.
You are not safe in this.
Yeah, these thumb-looking motherfuckers, with that, commune together to dehumanize people that otherwise would never think about, look at, or touch them.
Right.
And I'm supposed to not make fun of how they look? These people are evil.
Yeah. I mean, like it.
And it's like they look like that so they can broadcast to other people like that they are like that.
I think it is fair. Like, turnabout is fair play.
I agree.
It dudes, like...
Which is why you don't say the Gollum thing out loud, because that Gollum could give all her paycheck to, orphan.
Well, you know what it is? It's like, I acknowledge in my heart, that's my first reaction. It's like, that kind of sucks about me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the follow-up, right? Like, I can't help that I say, like, Gollum.
Well, like, when I see other fat people, obese people like me, and they have some trait that comes with being overweight that I don't have, I mentally go, I'm so glad I don't have that.
Right. And then
I feel really bad because it's like, well, they can't really control that because a lot of this is just genetics.
Because we aren't like fucking, cavemen.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Of which Man Show is very proud of being cavemen.
Yeah, a lot of room temperature IQs in the Man Show
right.
audience.
Like, we're here, like, we're kind of acknowledging, like, hey, society is yada, yada, yada. We've done that talk. We acknowledge that, and we're doing learning and growth.
Yeah.
That is a constant process.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no.
we do not learn, we do not grow. The only thing that grows is our 2-inch penis.
Woo!
Because they cheer. They're agreeing with it. They're cheering.
Yeah, because it's not is that comedy?
No.
That's why that's why I'm not laughing. That's why they're not laughing.
Right.
It is Tom Cruise in Magnolia. Right. It
Yeah.
is. It's under the guise of a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And they eventually turn it into a comedy show because I think, Jimmy Kimmel in his heart, like, believed he was a comedian and made himself a comedian.
Yeah.
Again, like, whatever. He's not the best.
They
comedian
did tour, like, they were touring comedians.
And, like,
Adam Carolla still is. We went to his fucking show.
And we can't deny that, like, hey, Jimmy Kimmel's a famous comedian.
Yeah.
He's more famous than us. He makes people laugh on a nightly basis.
But the first episode of The Man Show is called Oprahization because they think that men are becoming like Oprah, like men are becoming too feminine.
Well, that's also the bit where they go out and try to end suffraging for women.
Yeah.
Right? And the joke there is women don't know what suffragettes were.
Right.
Because they're stupid.
Which is not a failure on women. It's a failure on our, like, gutted education system. Like,
honestly, did we even get, like, the suffragette?
Yeah, because I made the same joke in high school, and I had a couple of the women in my group say no to suffrages, or suffrage or suffragettes.
Maybe.
And my teacher was like, who did that?
Yeah,
it's like me. And she's like, you can't do that. You have to go home. And I learned my fucking lesson.
Well, like, the real lesson would have been like, okay, we're talking about the suffragettes. Like, we're talking about how in the up until, like, what, the 70s, mid-70s, you couldn't get a credit card without a mail signature. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do. That's a response. They're like, okay, we're learning now.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Because it wasn't your fault.
Right.
It was that, like, hey, society fucking did not tell you this shit.
Yeah, and that joke was fed to me by Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel.
Right. So that seems like innocent caveman. Well, not innocent, but like malicious cavemanery.
It's willful ignorance.
They're
and the celebration of their ignorance and flaws.
They don't want to learn.
Yep.
They're sticking their heads in the sand. They're like, no, we want to drink beer and look at titties.
Yeah, we have it perfect right now. No more.
Which I'm like, I am sympathetic in a way too, but guys do better.
Yeah, so like the whole thing is they don't want to have to acknowledge that these people that they're doing this to are people with feelings, inner worlds, because then they might have to reckon with the fact that they were inhumanely cruel to them.
Right. Yes, that is exactly right. And well, that's also like the masculine side, the toxic masculinity.
That's the toxic masculinity.
Where like it is like no acknowledging of feelings. There's no crying in baseball. There's if you acknowledge any feelings, you're gay.
Yep.
We're all here together to not only objectify women, but to reinforce our identity as men, right? And boy, that's sad. I'm sure glad we don't have that anymore, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's get to Joe Rogan.
Okay, so yeah, we hate Adam and Jimmy. I think that it was fucking maddening watching Jimmy Kimmel be celebrated as a liberal First Amendment free speech hero, knowing what he came from. Like, sure, did he fight Donald Trump? Yeah. Has he probably grown into a limousine liberal? Yeah.
Is he better than Jimmy Fallon? Yes.
Yes. But to see, like, the first thing I saw when it's like, we support Jimmy, I was thinking of him in blackface as Karl Malone.
And like, okay, listen, if we're talking about the Charlie Kirk thing, you know what? He shouldn't have been removed from the air. Jimmy Fallon's way worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, like,
where he's like, I don't want to offend anybody.
No, well, there's that, but also the Amy Poehler shit.
What?
Oh, well, he was like being misogynistic to Amy Poehler. Like, oh, you're not cute. You think your comedy has to be a bit more cuter. And she tore his. And I could see Amy Poehler like really tearing apart Jimmy.
Are you
Jimmy
saying
Fallon.
Amy Poehler?
Yes.
Okay.
Amy Poehler?
It's not Poehler, it's Poehler. Amy Poehler.
Fine, I've made worse mistakes.
Don't you care about any of Will Arnett's wives?
God damn it. No.
See, I just dehumanized her by defining her by her husband. I watched The Man Show today.
Anyway, but the point being is like, okay, listen, he has flaws. His flaw was not making fun of Charlie Kirk in the mildest way possible.
Right, and it wasn't even a joke about Charlie Kirk.
Right. He should not have been removed from television. That's not what I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
What I am saying is that he is not the bastion of free speech you think he is.
Right.
Please don't do that. We're glad that he's back.
It's good that he came back. It's good that he did what he did, but he's no angel.
Do not make statues of him.
Yeah.
He didn't do that much.
Yeah.
He caught a stray.
Yeah.
And he
like Charlie Kirk.
That's right. And I'll be brave. I'll say that neither of them should have caught strays.
I disagree.
I mean, like, I would not.
But I won't clarify what I mean, so you can't fire me.
Oh, that's true. I would have not actively participated in the strays.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm never going to murder anyone.
And I will say also that, like, I don't think it's a good thing for the movement that Charlie Kirk caught his stray.
Yeah.
And it's effectively a bad political movement. If it wasn't even fucking political shooting. It was just a guy who's like, I'm going to shoot somebody today.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in America.
Yeah, almost every day.
I almost happened to Trump.
Yeah.
And it's not politically motivated, but they're wanting to be politically motivated.
Like, there's the man on the TV. I'm going to blast him.
Right. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Happened to Lennon.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yep.
Because Jimmy...
Who cares?
Jimmy Kimmel shouldn't have been, got what he got. And I'm glad that he's back, but I'm not going to watch his show still.
Yep. Joe Rogan.
You can't make me watch Jimmy Kimmel. Now, Joe Rogan.
Doug Stanhope.
This was like peanut butter and Vegemite to me. Because I was conflicted. I was like, wait, don't I like Doug Stanhope?
Yeah, I used to love Doug Stanhope. Like, because Doug Stanhope was a feature of Charlie Brooker's Wipes. Like, he would come in and do like...
This is why I drink.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, okay. And like, he said some things that I thought I agreed with. Sure.
And he's not perfect, but he is more left politically than all of that sphere of his friends.
It feels to me like a David Cross style person, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
His humor is very dark, very mean, mostly to himself.
Yes.
Which is good for the Man Show.
I will destroy my body with alcohol.
Yep.
Because I'm ashamed of my body.
And I deserve it.
Right, which is funny. That's a good comedy.
Right.
Self-deprecation is an all-time classic.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan was, I think they got him because at this time, 2003, 2002, he was hosting Fear Factor. And that was a fucking phenomenon. And like, you could tell Doug Stanhope was uncomfortable doing these bits, but he was like trying. He was doing funny stuff.
He was poor. And I like, he's doing the Rita Comic Festival right now.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan, his behavior, because I watched a lot of Joe Rogan Man Show today.
Well, okay, we watched a lot of Rogan Fear Factor too. Don't deny that.
I can't even hate Fear Factor if I'm being honest. I loved Fear Factor. I love Fear Factor currently.
Forcing someone to eat a bug for money, there's something there.
That rocks. But Joe Rogan's behavior on the Man Show, can only be described as, ain't I a little horny stinker? Ain't I a horny little stinker? Because he's constantly doing like I shouldn't be saying this smile, and then he'll stick his tongue out. But then when he goes to the bunny ranch and he's like overtly trying to fuck all these women.
Recently, I was in Carson City, Nevada, visiting the bunny ranch. I'm with Rogan. I thought it'd be interesting to sit down with some hookers and watch one of my favorite movies, Pretty Woman.
You like bananas? The movie we're gonna watch is Pretty Woman, starring Richard Gere and Julia Roberts as the hooker with a heart of gold. Now, how realistic is it to have a girl as pretty as Julia Roberts as a streetwalker?
Very realistic.
Working the trash.
Especially in Hollywood. The girls on Hollywood Boulevard are beautiful girls.
Those are dudes.
No.
That's
Those
what's
are
in.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about what I thought it was his most successful comedy bit, and what I thought his least successful comedy bit was.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
His most successful comedy bit was when he was being the psychic.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's making fun of TV psychics. I'm like, all right, yeah. Roast them.
Yeah.
Get them. They talk funny. They look weird.
And it was about making fun of the men.
Yeah, it was. Because it was just the crowd work bit.
Yeah, it's a crowd work, but with a character.
With a character, right? And so, like, yeah.
And eventually they do just start doing that crowd work bit with the people asking questions.
Yeah. They were desperate for material with that show.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So head writers, Doug Stanhope, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know who the third head writer was?
Who?
Brian Posehn.
Really?
I waited to tell you that.
Oh, man.
Yep. He wrote a lot of the Joe Rogan, Doug Stanhope man show.
I mean, like, I feel like it was just, that's why the jokes were kind of just strange.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't think that Brian Posehn has that in his heart.
No.
But, like, it's a paycheck, though, right?
Right. And you can tell, like, the Stanhope bits, they're kind of funny and they don't really victimize people the same way that Rogan's do, because my favorite Doug Stanhope bit that was written by him in the Man Show was, my mom rates pornography. And it's just this old woman smoking a cigarette talking about how I give this one finger of diddle. I think they can do better next time, which was funny to me.
Yeah, no, that is funny. Like, watching an old lady watch pornography is funny.
Yeah.
You know, in the same way, like, old women are just funny in general.
Because she's like, I've seen all 6 anal blasters. I thought she would be better in Bankable. This is not her game. One of the things, like, it's called Bankable, where they're working in banks, but I don't think anyone involved even knows what happens at a bank, considering what happens on screen. Like, that's funny.
She was doing, like, sins of pornography.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is funny.
Very funny.
It's like Dr. Ruth. You know Dr. Ruth, the sex expert? She's funny because she's an old lady and she's talking about sex. And that's funny because it brings up uncomfortable feelings within me of like, oh, one day I will be an old man and I will fuck an old woman. If I'm lucky.
Yeah, you'll get lucky.
Yeah. And, like, you know, that's an uncomfortable thought of mine. Because right now, I don't want to do that.
Or if you're simple, like these Man Show audience members, they hear the old woman talking about porn, and then they think about fucking that old woman.
Yeah, they go, ooh, gross.
Yeah.
It's the same, like, queer phobia bits, right? Where it's like, a man fucking a penis.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes.
You know, and they're like, an old lady.
Wow, you can give better head to the old woman. That's good.
No,
not how I do it, but go on.
I mean, but, like, you get what I'm saying, though, is that they have the thought of, like, what if?
Yeah.
And
this is gross, and I don't want to do it.
And they can't deal with it. That's why they're laughing at it, right? Whereas when I think about old lady race pornography, what I think about is she knows. Like, that. She knows what she's talking about. She's like...
She's in on the joke.
I'm not going to pretend that women are also not sexual.
Right. And also, like, it goes a long way to have the woman have agency and be in on the joke where the women are not the targets.
And you can see how we're, like, destroying this joke.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, it, you know, hey.
These are things, if you write jokes or want to do comedy or sketches or writing in general, you have to think about these things.
Right. And the only way you can really understand a joke is if you kill it and dissect it.
Yeah. Because then you can make a version of it that's your own.
And remove its life. So thank you for killing the my mom race pornography joke. That was funny.
It was, yeah.
Okay, but, like, I want to talk more about the bunny ranch joke.
Mm-hmm.
Joke.
Yeah.
Right? Because that whole entire bit starts with like, "Hey, I'm here at the bunny ranch. Ooh, I'm gonna take one of you home tonight, right?" Wink.
Yep.
But then it's like
they start watching the movie Pretty Woman.
Yeah, like
with the prostitute.
Right, and that's the basis of the joke is that they're watching Pretty Woman. And Joe Rogan doesn't know how to riff on that because, like, how do you riff on that?
Well, yeah, he's like, don't you wish someone would save you from this lifestyle? Is this realistic? And one of them is like, yeah, I do wish someone would take me out of this.
No, the one that got me was like, so Julia Roberts, you believe that she's would be a hooker? She's too pretty to be a hooker, right? Like, dog, you were surrounded by hookers.
Yeah, and like the hookers were attractive as Julia Roberts.
We say sex. We normally say sex workers.
You said it. I thought I could say it. This is how it happens with Man Show.
I wasn't saying it in a mean way.
We're learning. We're growing. We're
yeah, it's like, listen, people just give us a little bit of leeway. It's fine.
We're unpacking some stuff with this one, okay?
But he was just essentially he's calling everyone in this room ugly.
Yep.
Right. But he thought he was on the Man Show set.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he said that.
Yep.
Not acknowledging that he was actually not in his safe space. He was in a space that would not like. Well, actually, they had to like laugh.
They had to because they're getting paid and they have to.
Right. Like they had to like.
But they were viscerally uncomfortable. You could see it.
Shit, that would make me uncomfortable. If I just said that, I'd be like, oh no, like I apologize. Like you've said something that did not land well, and you realized why it didn't land well. And you feel like you're on fire.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen this weekend at our stand-up show.
Hey, yeah, and like he didn't though.
No,
like
he just kept going, kept trying to hit on them.
Well, yeah, because like he's fucking head in the sand idiot, right? And well, the hitting on the like that's the real gross shit. Was that like he felt like he was there for sex?
Yeah,
and like. That's not funny. Like, what's funny about that?
Well, that's how he acts on the whole show. He's like the horny little stinker, as I said. He's like, oh, I'm going to get away with this. I'm so horny. I have a big, fat fucking cock.
Like, isn't it funny when, like, guys jerk off on you? And they're like, they think no. They have to kind of just laugh, though, because they can't lie.
Right, yeah.
So, we got you girls some bananas. And a taco, because I hear one of you likes taco.
We like bananas.
You like bananas?
What does Joe Rogan like in bed? What does he do?
He probably wants to do all the stuff he's seen on porn. Like, it has to be in that order. Like, and it has to be that dehumanizing. He's not brave enough to ever get pegged or to try anything non-pornographic.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He's not like one of those like secret like Republican perverts.
No.
He is. You're right. He is the type of person that like has TV sex.
He's one of those guys, and I hate to phrase it this way because I think this is a viscerally disgusting thought. Is where he will say, or maybe he just feels, I have to see my cock in your abdomen, like one of those.
He has Patrick Bateman sex.
Yeah.
He likes distension.
Yes, and dehumanization. If I had to put money on it, that's what I would say.
It's not a respectful lovemaking.
No, it's like the worst of the worst performative pornography.
Yeah,
is what I would guess.
No, that checks out. That's Joe Rogan. And that's what his comedy is.
It is,
dude.
yeah.
Like and that's why, like, I think also their dynamic isn't very good.
Yeah, they don't do bits together.
They're not friends.
They don't like banter with each other. There's no camaraderie. It's like here's these two comedians. They're paying to be here.
I'm gonna look up something again, and I apologize. Joe Rogan Experience. So Joe Rogan.
Doug Stanhope's been on it.
Okay, he's been on it.
I didn't listen to it because I looked it up today.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, are they still even talking?
Yeah, he's been on it. Apparently, they're still kind of friends.
Okay, but whatever. Like, I'm not here to like defend Stan.
Like, I got friends.
Stand honor here.
I got friends that I probably shouldn't have. It's fine. Like, if I were a brave person, I'd kill them.
I guess we're trying to defend Doug Stanhope here from Joe Rogan.
It doesn't matter.
Not our job.
Not our job. Don't care. Fucking kill them both. It won't affect me a bit. But let's get to the pedophilia, shall we?
Let's get to that.
So
speaking of Kid Rock,
technically it's pedophilia.
Do you know the Kid Rock lyric?
No,
I clipped it in earlier, so
okay.
we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So I know you're gonna cut the clip in, but I want to play it for you now so you can hear it, so it's fresh in your mind.
Okay, let's do it.
And who makes these random age limits? 21 to drink, 18 to vote, and how come if a kid graduates college at 16, he's a genius? But Tracy Lords does some fantastic porno films at 16, and suddenly it's wrong! It's against the law! Well, listen to me, I've seen those videos, and that was no innocent little girl. She displayed a talent far beyond her years. She wasn't a victim, she was a prodigy.
So now I'd like to read something sent to me by my friend on Blue Sky, Crabbatha Slut Mode.
Thank you, Crabbatha Slut Mode.
Thank you, Crabbatha Slut Mode. So according to Tracy Lords, this and a rape by a 16-year-old boy in school she had been seeing, which she called, quote, the single most traumatizing thing that ever happened to me in my life, end quote, would be what eventually drove her into pornography. Lord stated, my damage drove me into porn. I mean, I was a little girl.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Fuck that child! Fuck that child! That child's so good at fucking!
Like,
disgusting.
Right, and you can hear in the audience, like, they're not laughing. Like, that wasn't the joke.
Mm-hmm.
It was a, like, yeah, actually, she was good. She was good at sex.
Right. Like, when boys are good at things, they're geniuses. But this girl, this child, let's be clear, was good at sex. She should get credit for it. It's like, dog, she was being raped on camera for your pleasure.
And, like, you know, it shows that they just don't understand what sex is.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that was rape. That wasn't sex.
Right.
But also, you know, it's like, what do they think sex is? Like,
domination.
Yeah. Like,
which it can be fun.
Well, okay, listen.
It is fun that way, but not like this.
No, it's fun of like, you know, in a real like perverted way.
Right.
Being a pervert is not being you know, a rapist, misogynist,
Right.
what have you. You can be a healthy pervert.
Right.
You can be the noble pervert.
Yes, we have said on this podcast many times we're noble perverts.
Right. Hey, wrap yourself in spandex. Sure.
Yank your favorite private part.
Right. Say things that I wouldn't say normally.
Right.
Why not?
Like pussy.
Yeah, I would never say that. Right. That's fine because it's two people having fun together.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's communication. Like they have talked. They've
right. Like, hey, Nate's definition of sex. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Two people expressing a good time together.
Okay.
Right. They're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what good sex is.
Right.
We're having we
very vague, so it's very inclusive. I like that.
Well, yeah, you can have fun in all sorts of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to love a water park.
Like,
no,
hold
not,
on,
not pissing.
Okay,
I'm not talking about pissing.
I was
talking
gonna be
about,
like, I'm learning.
No, not that.
You ever been pissed on?
Never been pissed on.
I've been pissed on once.
Not interested, really.
It was in the shower, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
but
listen, I will take one for the team. Right?
No, you're gonna get bent over.
No, listen, that's a different thing.
This is gonna save the team. I'm doing it for the team.
It's like that strangers with candy.
This is gonna help the Mariners win.
Yeah. Okay. You want? Yeah.
They're doing pretty good.
That's what it is.
Yep.
I fucked the Mariners. I did it.
You're their catcher's mitt.
I would do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But like, for these men, they're just doing what they were taught.
Right.
Because I don't think you come to the natural conclusion of like, that this is good sex the way that they would have sex, right?
Or the way that they're portraying sex in the show through all the run.
Right. They have the Joe Rogan sex of what they were told is sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it means to be a real man,
Mm-hmm.
is to have sex in this way.
Right.
Right. Where, you know...
It's complete domination of the other person, that your pleasure comes first. Like, you pee, you do the P and the V, and as soon as you see, it's over.
Right. You roll over and sleep, and then everyone in the studio audience goes, ah!
They're like cheering, like, woo, that's how I do it.
Yeah. Could you imagine, just, like, honestly, rolling over and going to sleep after you're done and you're done alone is...
It seems cruel.
Yeah, it does. Like, what are you doing? Like, you fucked up. You finished.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah.
But, like, that doesn't mean it's over.
You have work to do, fella.
That's right. Okay, we gotta stop. That's not what this is about.
No, but it's a feature of it.
Right. It's a feature of, like, these men are just doing what they're told.
Right.
They're following orders.
Which is bad.
You
have to follow your balloon.
Yeah. And it's not funny.
No, it's not funny. And it, like, that clip that we played, that's evil. Like, that's beyond cruel. That's way beyond cruel.
And it's wild that they said it with, like, pride in their chest. Like, we're going to air this.
Yeah.
Like that was Joe Rogan's joke, too.
You
that
can
wasn't...
do edgy humor. I would never joke about fucking a child or watching a child be fucked. That's
Well, like even then, like edgy humor is just saying something that goes against societal norms, which is fine. You can do that. I encourage you to go against societal norms for comedy. But like you have to ask yourself, like, why are you saying it?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Or why is this funny to me?
I make a lot of Epstein jokes. I think that it's funny to laugh about Jeff Epstein,
the financier,
the New York financier, and other things. I think that's funny. It's not that I find pedophilia to be funny.
Right.
It's not like I'm saying what he did was cool and good.
Right. And we are at such a low station of power within this society that the only thing we can do to these evil fucks that rape children is laugh at them, make fun of them.
Like, keep on bringing up Jeffrey Epstein, the famous New York financier who did other things.
He went to prison for having sex with children.
And then died somehow.
Normal.
We don't know how that happened.
It's probably because he didn't get to have sex with a child. He's like, oh, I need it. It just died. See, that's how you do that joke.
He was just, he hung himself because he was just so sad. He needed the comfort of children. Jesus. But okay,
we're doing the thing we said we wouldn't do.
No, but like, think about that joke.
Yeah.
Think about the joke I made.
Yeah.
Am I making fun of the victims?
No. This man is so disgusting, he can only stay alive through the abuse and rape of a child.
Right. I'm making fun of a monster who I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's a whole list of people that maybe also should be in trouble.
Clinton, Trump, Chris Tucker for some reason.
Yeah, Chris Tucker. That was hard.
Yeah.
Bill Gates. Oh no, not Bill Gates.
I still love the Al Gore thing where he's like, "Yeah, I went, but I only was snorkeling with my wife." Like,
and honestly, I do believe that.
I do believe that. He's such a fucking gay nerd.
Right.
Derogatory.
Right. And like, hey, I made an edgy joke earlier.
Yeah.
That was fine though, because like again, the spirit of the joke was not in cruelty to victims.
Yeah, it's also not celebrating the rape of a child, which is what Joe Rogan is doing.
He was encouraging it. He's like, you know what? There should be more.
Yeah, and like, if you're gonna do that joke, you also kind of have to be like, and I'm a weird fucking gross freak for liking this. Give me more slop.
Yeah. Shove me in a hole and seal it up. I suck. Like, that's fine. That's Doug Stanhope's bit, right?
Yeah.
Is that like, I'm a monster and I should die?
Aren't I a drunk? Isn't that funny? That's
the Dave Attell classic. You know, it's like there's a level of self-awareness that just doesn't come from Joe Rogan. It doesn't come from Jimmy Kimmel. It doesn't come from Adam Carolla.
No,
like there's no self-awareness in any of these seasons of the Man Show, because the Man Show is celebrating the lack of self-awareness.
Right.
And ultimately, that's why I think the Man Show is a celebration against men.
Yeah.
Like it's the dehumanization of men as well.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it is obviously dehumanizing women.
What it does to women and people of color is obviously worse.
Reflects what happens in
society.
society.
But if you want to fix the problem, you have to fix the thing causing the problem, and that's men.
Right. And the Man Show is dehumanizing because it's like, dudes, you can't have that feeling.
Yeah.
You can't think like that.
Yeah. You have to you have to think about
It's what leads to the conversations of, fellas, is it gay to love a woman?
Right.
Right. That's the end result. That's where
Which is where we're at.
That's where we're at right now.
And a lot of this stems from the Man Show. Like, it's not the single thing, but it did popularize and normalize these like backwards ass, anti-feminist, just evil racist things in the name of comedy.
Right. They took a shovel and shoveled up some shit and they put it in the pile of where we are today, the shit pile.
Yep.
They did not start the shit pile. They did not finish the shit pile. They did add 2 shovels.
But now some of these people are making bigger shit piles with the power they have.
I mean, like, think about the Daily Wire, like, comedy shows, right? They're like, why is there no Man Show?
Right.
Right? Like, what's up with that? Why is there, like, no show for us men?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, because like that's not a good foundation for comedy.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about yourself and men being weird assholes.
Right.
Then yeah, like guess what? Gender doesn't have a lot of material there.
No.
Like what? We can talk about peace standing up, that's fine.
I wasn't kidding when I said we should make the woke man show.
You could though, that's the thing.
You could.
You could make the woke what is the woke man show? Like honestly, like my ability to pee into the wind, people need to know about that. I just like stand there and write a haiku with my dick out.
I like this.
That could be a bit.
Right.
You do the sketch where like I'm just like pissing into the wind and it's like a gentle gentle rain,
And
smells of piss. You know, like I can't make a haiku.
yeah, not right there. But like, you could also make the joke about how sometimes a man is so woke, and that wokeness will, in this joke, make them ineffectual and unattractive to women, when sometimes a woman wants a strong man. Like, you can turn this on its head for humor.
You know who does this really well? Tim and Eric. We mentioned them at the beginning.
Yeah, they do.
Right? Because they do a lot of like men are weird jokes. Right? That's what the whole like puberty episode was about.
Yep.
Or like Shrim. I don't know why
Shrim.
I don't know why Shrim strikes me
A
as
bunch of boys having diarrhea in a pool for someone to lay in.
Yeah, but like that feels like something the Liver King would do. Right?
Yeah.
No, like you know, it's this it's making fun of the absurdity of masculinity. Or like that song where he's like cheating on you know, where they're what is it? Eric is cheating on Tim's wife.
He comes back and shoots them. Yeah.
Bang bang, he shot me in the balls.
Hi, honey.
Wait, please. Please. Don't shoot me. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Bang, bang. You got shot in the balls.
Like, is that kind of like breaking down the walls of toxic masculinity? It is like, you know, because it's like, fellas, isn't it funny when like a man shoots another man for like cheating on his wife,
right?
And he shoots him in the balls because like this whole thing is just stupid.
Like it could exist. It should.
Beaver
exist.
Boys.
Beaver Boys.
Shrimp. White wine. Right. It's like it's making fun of men who like are just horny.
Jim and Derek.
Yeah.
Like Jim and Derek was the man show with Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope.
DJ Drez. And now, two guys only a mother could love. Oh, yeah. And some hot chicks. Jim and Derek.
Yo, welcome to the Jim and Derek Show. I'm Jim Heckler.
Yo, what up, people? I'm Derek Whipple, and we got some mad sketches for y'all on today's show. It's gonna be totally hype.
We're going to be checking in with our girl Holly, and we're also uploading a brand new Vista Fresh mobile viral clip of the week.
Yo, that clip's gonna totally freak you out.
Plus, we're going to get crazy in the zone with Alicia Cuthbert. She played Jack Bauer's daughter on Fox's hit TV show 24.
Yo, Jim, I wish she was my daughter.
That's whack, yeah. And later on our show, I'm going to be challenging you to a Turbo Fuel Maximum Energy Soda Chug Contest.
Challenge accepted, brah.
All right, let's get this party started with a brand new sketch.
Yo, DJ Drez, take us out.
Derek.
We don't need to make a woke man show. We got one.
Yeah, and it's really good. I hate the man show. Have we talked enough about the man show?
I think we've heard about the man show.
What are we missing? Anything? Like, we like Fox. He's dead.
Well, like, I think, like, you know what is missing is that this idea of camaraderie, healthy camaraderie with men. I'm not going to deny that. I think that should happen.
Camaraderie among men is important, but it shouldn't be based around hurting someone else.
Yeah. It should be talking about, like, there are actual men issues just like there are actual women issues.
Right.
And, you know, there are also non-binary issues as well.
Yeah.
It's a smaller group. But, like, you know, I'm not here to deny people to have isolated groups where you say, like, listen, ladies, you can't join us here because we're talking about men issues.
Right.
And it sucks that I can't say that because their immediate their immediate reaction would be like, "Oh, you hideous man!" But because the reputation has been earned.
Yeah, and that is a feature of patriarchy that we can't speak to one another open and honestly. Like, can you name any other of our friends that would let me pull down my pants and give me a shot?
I mean, hell, like, can you name any situation where I can talk to you in the way I'm talking to you now in front of a group of men?
No.
Like, right? Like, it's hard to talk about this in front of men because I'm like, am I going to start a fucking conversation here? Like, I really not.
Yeah, and like, if you try to address these guys, another feature of patriarchy, they will become violent and threatened and hit you, which is what they do to women.
Yeah, or like be violent in other ways. Like, okay, yeah, you're not getting a fucking promotion. Fuck you, right? Where do you work? You know, like violence in many forms, right? And it's just like it's exhausting.
Yeah.
When I just want to, like, you know, talk about balls.
Right.
There are ball issues that I want to talk about. That
yeah, you got Natey Longballs.
They call my Natey Longballs, and you know, man, it's hard. Hard out there having long balls.
Mine have not shrunk yet, but the team might make it.
Jealous.
They're gonna be high and tight.
high and tight. Like, you know what I want to talk about, like men issues? Is like, you ever wear like tighty whities?
No, I've never. I don't like how constricting they feel.
Right. I'm glad they're gone.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I mean, people still wear them. I still see them when I'm undressing men at work.
Well, here's the thing. I wear boxer briefs. Right?
I just wear boxers.
Yeah, I know. Boxers for me are too freeing.
You don't like the freeing?
Long balls.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah, you got to bring them up. You got to like, well, I'll say, well, you know what it was? Chub rub.
Okay.
Is that the boxers would allow for too much chub rub and there'd be too much chafing. I got to have like the legs encapsulated.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe I'll try some boxer. Do they still have the hole you can pee through? Because that's what I love.
No, you really got to like fold through that.
Fuck.
I do miss that from boxers.
It's convenient, man. You just pull your zipper down, you take your hog out, and you let her rip.
No, ever since I went to like buttons instead of zip ups, like it's always going to be a process, and I just have given up on that.
You've completely switched to buttons?
I like buttons more.
I mean, they do make a nicer looking jean.
And honestly, you know what I found is I don't pee through the zipper hole. I don't like snake that shit out.
I do, man. Like my scrubs, they have zippers. Like I piss through that zipper, it rocks. Like
it's like it's like my little guy's just hanging out of his hole.
Yeah,
and
you
it goes
don't
back
have
in.
Like you can you don't have to worry about your pants falling down. You can hold your hands up. Like you're free, brother. Free to pee.
If only we could talk about this and not have to talk about like women's tits. I guess that's what I really want. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we woke enough? We're woke enough, right?
Don't you love tits?
Like, here's the thing. I could actually talk about this, but that doesn't have to be a man-only conversation.
No.
Right? Like that's where the problem comes down. Is like I do love tits.
Mm-hmm.
I love
they're great.
I love titties. I love big titties. I love all that shit.
I mean, let's be honest. The man show is very A-cup phobic. Nothing wrong with an A-cup.
Well, like that's the thing too, is that like it's not a deal breaker for me.
No.
If you're not well endowed.
I'm just saying, and this is like how the Democrats would fix this. We need A-cup juggies. We don't need to get rid of juggies. Juggies are fine. We just need smaller boob juggies. Like that's a Democratic thing. But yes, like I also am a breast appreciator.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that conversation either.
Mm-mm.
You know, there's nothing wrong with hell. We just had one with Liv.
Yeah. I mean, you get a mouthful of tit, brother, you're having a good day.
Right. It's just don't be fucking mean about it.
Right.
We don't need this conversation doesn't need to be mean.
No.
Right? Because like if this was on the man show, I was like, well, yeah, but you need to be a fat chick to have big boobs. Right? That's where that would go.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to like confront. I just wanted to have a beer and a good time, and now there's dudes here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I'm wary of a lot of cis hetero men, because they're often like that. They have not done this internal work.
What's the check? What's the way to find out if like this guy's cool or not?
Basically just talking to them for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because
like
being a tall, fat guy with facial hair, I blend in with a lot of the Trump people, and they'll just start saying shit to me.
Yeah.
Or like I'll make a comment like, someone will be like, oh, did you hear the government shut down? I'll be like, good. Does that mean we're finally going to get rid of private property and start killing all these politicians? And if they like that, I know they're probably okay.
People will laugh at a property is theft joke.
Yeah.
But how they laugh is how you'll know.
Uh-huh.
You're like, yes. You're all right. If it's like
landlords should be beheaded. Now, what I meant by that was they should have beehive haircuts. Stolen Mr. Show joke.
Let's rank it.
Rank it. Don't you break my new shower door. Don't you break. I need that to shower. I don't know why it's there either, man. I could move it, but then
he's installing it tomorrow.
He wouldn't know where it is. So here on Hate Speech, next to our shower door, my shower door, we have what's called the spectrum of hate, where we think if you're going to talk about anything with any kind of nuance, especially about hating it, you should talk about it on a spectrum. Not everything's just good and evil. So we have two sides to our spectrum, as every spectrum does. I don't know why I'm explaining what a spectrum does. But on the good side, someone we love, someone who's never been real problematic, not been evil, that we know about, LeVar Burton. And on the other end of our spectrum, someone we truly hate, truly evil, truly awful, the worst part, the worst thing on our list, one Adolf Hitler, leader of the Nazis.
Oh, you mean the National Socialist Party?
Oh,
you mean that one?
Got him.
You know, much to think about there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you know who
fucking,
else?
Fucking Madani.
You know who?
He's closer to a Nazi than Trump is.
You know who else had free healthcare? The Nazis.
For some. For some people, they had free healthcare. Okay, so where is it? This is bad, right?
Yeah, it's definitely it's way low on. I think it's under Hoarders.
It's worse. Okay, here's
I think it's worse than Hoarders.
Here's how we put this: is it worse than Adam Carolla himself?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, because it's the collection.
Yeah,
the collective men show.
Yeah, because this is the start of what made Adam Carolla.
Yeah, it's worse than the show Hoarders.
It's worse than the show Hoarders.
I would judge someone more for watching the man show than watching Hoarders.
Agreed.
Because even though I at one point in my life watched both, you know, like it's harder to defend the man show.
I don't even think you can. We tried from a place of hate, and we still hated it. Like I had to put my phone away from me because I kept going back to it. And it's like, no, I have to force myself to watch this. Get me the Clockwork Orange eye hooks. Just let's go.
Yeah, and like we even tried our best to defend it, and we couldn't.
Yeah.
We gave it its fair shot.
Yeah.
Like we acknowledged when there was funny bits.
Yeah.
But it was just wallowed in shit. It was like it's everything that is a part of the man show is in this miasma. Because it's at the root of many problems.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, guess what? Cop City is rooted in toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
That's not controversial, I don't think.
No.
Like the concept of policing isn't entirely, but like the people that make up the police force, yes.
Yeah. We need woke police.
We need woke police.
Just like we need democratic school shooters.
But like, here's the thing though. Like, let's think about the effect, right? Because it's not just like, does this thing suck, but like, how much did it?
Like, what has it influenced? And it's influenced a lot.
Yeah, but like, is it more powerful than an F-35? I don't think so. I think that like the arguments that we made for the F-35 being like a gigantic waste of government money, like we took like money from the poor and gave it to the military industrial complex. I think the man show maybe did less than that.
Yeah, I could see it between sexual assault kits and the F-35, honestly, because the F-35, yes, immiserates and kills poor people.
It's worse than smoking? Because we're not talking about the concept of toxic masculinity. We're just talking about 2 shovels into the pile, right?
Yeah, I think it is worse than smoking because one of the hosts of the man show now has complete control over culture and has brought so much evil shit into like the popular world. So many people believe it. Like one of the man show hosts is currently making these same dumb mouth breathing idiots believe all this evil, hurtful shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the Joe Rogan show.
And Joe Rogan was pushed forward
by Fear Factor.
By Fear Factor.
Don't give the man show. Like, part of my thing is, like, how much of an effect on society did the man show have? I'm not saying it wasn't zero. They're not going to escape the bottom of this list. But, like, when I think about smoking killed a lot of people.
It did kill, yeah.
Like,
I regretted saying that.
But, like, you know what? Like, guess what? It is below Hoarders. Like,
Yeah.
I think Hoarders is pretty low on the list, and I
Right.
think we gave good arguments for that.
And but this is so more overtly evil, like outwardly so.
And like it did have an effect because I guarantee you that this has been brought up on the Daily Wire of like, why is there no man shows anymore? Right? Like,
and we know people that probably still would have some positive affinity for the man show.
Right. It's a fucking seed that was planted. Right? Like, you know, the tree is Joe Rogan, the tree is the Daily Wire, right? But the seed was the man show.
Yeah.
And before that, the Bible. You know, like,
and before that, biggest rock.
Patriarchy, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah, patriarchy.
The real seed is patriarchy. But like, you know, the sapling was the man show.
Yeah, this created a cultural hegemony built on like abuse and hate of women and people of color.
The world would be significantly better if this thing was destroyed from existence.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think that there wouldn't be this pride in like the, you know,
I'm a dumb man who needs to fuck, and you're my fuck toy. I'm going to turn you into my little fuck sleeve. That's what you are to me.
Yeah, woo, because I'm an idiot.
Right.
Right? Like, but that's how they guard it, right? That's how they protect themselves from saying like the nasty shit that they say.
Right.
It's like, it's because I'm a dumb man, right?
And it's a joke. Why can't you take a joke?
Yeah, why can't, like, there's comedy is been canceled.
It's legal now, though.
Yeah, legal. That's why the Joe Rogan shit was funny. That's why he did the funny bits.
Yeah, the funny bits about watching.
Yeah, no, it's worse than the show Hoarders.
Yeah.
But I don't think I think like if I had to look at the army of the dead that smoking has created,
yeah.
I don't know if I could say, well, yeah, but the man show's worse than you.
Yeah, and it's definitely not. And we created woke smoking with vaping, so it's still a problem.
Would you woke smoke if you were a kid?
I mean, yeah, because they taste like candy, man.
I probably would.
They taste like candy and they give you an energy kick. Can you imagine me playing Counter-Strike and EverQuest while vaping? I can. It would be very easy.
You know what makes me upset about the man shows? I do want to go to a bar and sing with other men.
That would be fucking great.
That would be a good time.
We would have some fun.
But like I can't because woke.
Yeah, because dark woke.
Hate speech, motherfucker, hate speech. 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 Hate speech, motherfucker, hate speech.
It has been way too long since we thanked dropping a pop locket. Do you have the thing where
I could cut it to the beginning?
No, put it at the end. We don't care that much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dropping a pop locket.
We love you.